If you're looking for a people mover in Australia, the answer is most certainly a Kia Carnival. Carnivals accounted for 3 out of every 4 people movers sold last year, and they single-handedly transformed what would have been a 19% fall in people mover sales into a 21% rise. There are still a few competitors vying for Carnival's dominance, and Ford will be the next to enter the market. The Ford Tourneo, the passenger version of the Transit Custom van, will be the company's first people mover since the Spectrum was phased down in 1990, arriving in Australia later this year in 2 diesel model grades. The Tourneo's interior is wide and airy for front seat passengers, with a pair of huge displays dominating the dashboard and 2 front seats instead of 3 in the comparable Transit Custom van. Soft-feeling synthetic leather look upholstery and a Bando premium sound system help explain the Tourneo's $70,000 price tag, but the upright dashboard and use of hard plastics on practically every surface in the cabin demonstrate the Tourneo's commercial vehicle heritage. Tall drivers will find enough of space to be comfortable, with height and reach adjustments in the steering wheel, power front seat adjustment in the Titanium X, and comfy seats with movable center armrests in Australian variants with 2 front seats. Ford has moved the gear selector from the dashboard of the previous Tourneo Custom, which was not offered in Australia, to a stalk on the steering column. It saves space on the floor and is simple to use once you get used to it, but it is easily mistaken for an indicator stalk at first, and in our first few minutes behind the wheel, we push the gear selector upwards and knock the vehicle into neutral while attempting to indicate for a left turn. The electric e-Tourneo sold in Europe features a clever steering wheel that can tilt back to form an inclined laptop stand or a flat tray table for eating food. But this feature is not available on the diesel version heading to Australia. In Australia, standard features will include a wireless phone charging tray, cup holders on both sides of the dashboard, tri-zone climate control, keyless entry and start, USB-A and USB-C connections, and a 12-volt outlet. The door pockets are large, with plenty of room for bottles, and there are 2 extra cup holders under the infotainment screen, a rubberized slot for the key fob or coins, and dual glove boxes, which are made feasible by relocating the passenger airbag to the roof lining. The Tourneo's second and third rows of seats are on rails, allowing them to glide backwards and forwards as needed, be completely removed, or, in the case of the second row, flipped 180 degrees to face rearwards.